I'm Jared Spiers. I'm a senior and I've been in debate for 4 years.
My name is Elliott Norman. I'm in 12th grade and I've been in debate for all 4 years of high school. My debate partner is Jared Spiers and we've only been partners since last year.
Did you choose to be partners with Elliott?
Yeah, I had some problems with partnerships early in the year. One of my partners quit. So around the middle of the semester, me and Elliott started being partners.
What happened is I became his partner and we decided that we could go to nationals and state together, and it ended up really working out.
What did you decide to do for state for your piece?
Our affirmative case was about police militarization in the 1033 program.
Essentially, there are a bunch of federal programs that give surplus military equipment from the Department of Defense, and it funnels it straight to local and state police departments.
And we say that getting rid of that is good because these military weapons are used to turn black and brown people into like what are considered the enemies of the state, and we say that's bad.
Why did you decide to do that specific piece?
I genuinely believe that our case is a good thing that needs to be happening. Also, a lot of cases dealing with police interaction hit kind of a roadblock when it deals with how much the federal government can actually implement like police reform on a local level, but our case does not actually see that problem since we are only in a federal program.
It means that like it constructs different areas where we see black people as threatening, but white communities as safe, and we say that's incredibly racist and bad, which is why we chose that. And also it was pretty strategic because there's a lot of literature out about it, so we can use a lot of evidence for our case.
How is competing with your partner now different than the ones in the past?
I feel like Jared and I get along much more than any of my previous partners. I feel like Jared and I have the closest connection. We've known each other for pretty much, I mean, I've known Jared for like the last 12 years. We're really close, and debate has helped us become even closer.
Work really well together, and we know what makes each other tick, so we don't make each other angry during rounds, which I think is really important.
And what challenges did you face this year due to COVID?
You have to know when to unmute and mute your microphone during speeches and whatnot, and you don't really have that kind of connection with the judges that you're trying to convince, which means it's a lot harder to just win rounds.
Having a debate all online, well, that's definitely not optimal and not how I prefer debating. It wasn't too bad. I got used to it pretty fast and it ended up still being a really, really good season.
And what were the strengths as debaters working together?
Have done a lot more of like debating nationally or at a higher level, so I know how to like get into the nitty-gritty of arguments.
He is much more into like meta debate and like different debate theories, while I'm more of like the nitty-gritty policy stuff. So I feel like when we both have our own areas of specialty, that we do a really good job of convincing judges.
He can convince all the people who haven't done a debate a lot, but I can convince the people who have.
How have you grown as a debater during your time in the program?
When I came into the program, I didn't really know how to talk, but now I'm able to like actually speak to people and try to convince people into different ways of thinking regardless of like their convictions, which I think is a really important part of the program.
Yeah, this program really has changed my life. I really love it. So many of my friends I've met in the program, and it really taught me to be passionate about the world, and then got me really like focused into politics and current events and stuff like that, and it's really like shaped my direction in life.